Hello. When it comes to the presentation that we saw on Thursday about hunger and food insecurity, I honestly learned a lot. I feel like in my life I don't see or hear a lot about hunger and food insecurity, so it really opened my eyes tremendously, especially when we watched the videos about Memphis. Um, and I think it's a great topic that we need to talk about, and it's very important. So some things that I did learn from the presentation are 1 in 6 Americans are food insecure. Also, diet is the number one thing that can decrease preventative diseases. And children eating breakfast will increase their test scores, attendance, behavior, and decrease their tardiness. And also, with children eating breakfast, it increases their chances of graduating by 20%, and that is huge. There are a lot of health conditions that may arise if people are food insecure. So, some of those health conditions that people are at risk for include hypertension, coronary heart disease, hepatitis, and even stroke, which those are some major things. And I feel like for those who are food insecure, it's not their fault that they are food insecure. So I think it's super sad that those major diseases people are at risk for when it's out of their control. Um, Also, in the video, those who were diagnosed as pre-diabetic, they went to classes where they learned about how to eat healthy, and they increased their access to knowledge. So, as I stated earlier, they learned how to eat healthy, they learned how to cook, what foods are good, what foods are bad, um, and yeah. And then when it comes to some community-based solutions, some things that were mentioned in the presentation was opening grocery stores, organizing farmers markets, and food pantry, and strengthening the safety net programs, which those include WIC and SNAP, which are like food stamps. Also, communities can grow their own gardens and collaborate with private and non-private sectors, and even having mobile grocery stores. I think all these options incentivize healthy eating because most of these options they include fresh produce instead of ultra processed foods, which I think is another major issue when it comes to people who are food insecure, because especially in food deserts, all they pretty much have in their local area are convenience stores. And in the video, it talked about how one woman, if she wanted to go to a grocery store, she had to hop on a bus, and it was like an hour and a half just to get there. And then she had to go grocery shop, and it was the whole way back, too. So, and with these convenience stores, all they have is ultra processed foods. In the Memphis video, there was like onions and another type of produce in a convenience store, but I feel like mostly, like when I go into a gas station or something, I don't see produce very often, or it's never caught my eye seeing produce. So all these people have access to are these unhealthy foods, which makes an increase for the health conditions that they may be at risk for. But overall, I think the presentation was really good. It was very informative, and I enjoyed learning. Thank you.